Will Themba Zwane remain at Mamelodi Sundowns beyond this current season, which is the 2024-2025 season? We know that Themba Zwane's contract is expiring at the end of this season. His contract with Mamelodi Sundowns is running out at the end of this season, so there's been talks. There's been talks about the extension of the contract, that the contract will be extended for him to stay beyond this season. But we are told that the Mamelodi Sundowns, they've put the talks on hold. Okay? And we should not be surprised about what is currently unfolding surrounding Themba Zwane and his future at Mamelodi Sundowns. We now have got a pattern. We've got a pattern of how Mamelodi Sundowns has treated players that are deemed to be old, especially those who are Mamelodi Sundowns captains. Remember when Pitso Mosimane joined Mamelodi Sundowns? Who was the captain at Mamelodi Sundowns at the time? It was Al Shoot, the Dutch defender. And also remember how he left Mamelodi Sundowns. Then the next person was the Mamelodi Sundowns captain. It was Ramahlwe Mphahlele. You'd remember Ramahlwe Mphahlele at some point was made the Mamelodi Sundowns, was made the captain at Mamelodi Sundowns. And how then the following season he left Mamelodi Sundowns. Then who followed next? It was Hlompho Kekana. Hlompho Kekana became the Mamelodi Sundowns captain. And look at how his contract was not renewed by Mamelodi Sundowns afterwards. So there's this pattern that you can be able to now to connect in terms of how Mamelodi Sundowns has dealt with those who are its captains, especially when it comes to the renewal of their contracts. So especially when you look in terms of their age, because look at Mamelodi Sundowns. When last, besides Dennis Onyango, the goalkeeper, of course we know he's no longer playing a key role that much in terms of the goalkeeping and all of that, because Ronald Nelson has taken over from him. So besides Dennis Onyango, who's the another player at Mamelodi Sundowns who's above 35, who has been playing regularly, and who also become part in terms of their planning and all of that? So they don't have that history of keeping these players beyond a certain age, especially mid to late 30s. So what is currently unfolding with Themba Zwane is not something new. Something we can even refer back to the days of Ali Shoot, Ramahlwe Mphahlele, and Hlompho Kekana. Because remember with the Hlompho Kekana stuff, for some time he was in limbo. He was not sure whether still part of the team and all of that. And we know it was later on robbed in terms of the backroom staff. That's Hlompho Kekana. So we know that Themba Zwane, his contract now is expiring at the end of June. Showcase, that's what we know. And we know there's been negotiations, but Far Post has reported that those negotiations have been put on hold. Where it said that Mamelodi Sundowns have reportedly paused contract negotiations with star midfielder Themba Zwane, casting uncertainty over his future at the club. And you know that teams like Kaizer Chiefs, they've been hovering around in terms of probably trying to lure him to Nigeria and all of that. But we don't know that regarding his age, will Kaizer Chiefs still want him, considering that this year is turning 36 this year, Themba Zwane. So this comes as the player is yet to make his return to the field following an injury sustained in October. You'd know that Themba Zwane has been out with injury since October 2024. Zwane has been sidelined by the Achilles injury for the last 5 months after undergoing surgery. So this might be one of the reasons as well, because considering his age and the injury that he has, can Themba Zwane still be able to recover fully and be able to come back to his best, considering the age? Because you know the older you grow in terms of your muscles, the injury that you sustain and all of that, the healing process is no longer the same for someone who's 25 or someone who's 21. So the 35-year-old sustained the injury during the international duty with Bafana Bafana in the 2025 AFCON qualifier against Congo Brazzaville. He has since resumed training in Tlorkop and is expected to participate in friendly matches before returning to competitive play. Okay, so he's back to training. He's expected also now to take part in the friendlies and all of that. So probably that's where Mamelodi Sundowns want to see him, that he has fully recovered before they can commit in terms of the contract and all of that. Because the age is no longer on Themba Zwane's side, unfortunately. But of course, we know the bodies do not respond the same way. Look at Shoes Musrio, Siyabonga Nomvete, Cristiano Ronaldo, no, those players who played all the way to their 40s. So Zwane, whose current contract is set to expire in June, as I've already alluded that his contract is set to expire in June, has been a pivotal figure for the Brazilians for years. We know that he has been a vital cog in that Sundowns machinery. That's Themba Zwane. So, however, the club appears to be taking a cautious approach, opting to assess his fitness and performance before committing to a new deal. I mean, you look at this issue, it has that Hlompho scenario all over in terms of how Hlompho his contract did not get renewed and he was in limbo for quite some time. That's how he ended up not playing. He ended up retiring without him announcing that actually he is retiring from competitive football. According to sources close to the situation, Sundowns are keen to see Zwane prove his continued value to the team after a lengthy layoff. As I've already spoken, that the layoff that he has had and the type of injury that he has had, and also considering his age, all those that have become factors for consideration in terms of committing to a new deal. The club's management is believed to be prioritizing his full recovery and the demonstration of his ability to maintain his high standards of play. The club wants to see him back on the pitch and performing at his best before making any decisions. An insider revealed they want to ensure he's fully recovered and can still contribute significantly. Here's the issue of the age that I spoke about, that they are not sure that they can still recover fully and be able to go back to the standards that we know Themba Zwane to be playing at. Zwane's absence has been keenly felt by Sundowns and his return is eagerly anticipated. Sundowns are currently in the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League, right? However, the club's decision to postpone contract talks underscores the importance of ensuring that the players' long-term fitness and performance are up to the required level. You see. So that's how the situation of Themba Zwane is. So do you guys think Mamelodi Sundowns should renew Themba Zwane's contract? If you believe they should renew his contract, do you think by how long? Should they give him a 1-year extension or a 2-year extension? Or do you think it's time for Mamelodi Sundowns to close the chapter on Themba Zwane? And if Mamelodi Sundowns decides not to renew his contract, where do you think Themba Zwane should go and play his last years of his career? Do you think he should join Kaizer Chiefs? And do you think he'll be able to perform there? We've seen players like Castro, Billiard joining Sundowns, actually joining Kaizer Chiefs from Mamelodi Sundowns and all of that. So do you think Themba Zwane should follow that route? Let me hear you guys what you make of that. You know, we encourage the engagement and the conversation here on the Total Football TV. So go to the comment section below. Tell me, do you think Sundowns will renew his contract? Or do you think Sundowns should renew his contract? Or should they close their chapter on Themba Zwane? Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe. Very important. Remember to subscribe, guys. Remember to comment and remember to like and share. Thank you very much, guys.